What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One-Eye Bright, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead Season 11. Will Zeke make it? Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. It's also a trailer breakdown for 11:07. Again, spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. But Ezekiel right here in the photo is not doing too well. He's moving walkers out of a building with Princess, and he's coughing, and he's not doing too well. So he's probably going to need surgery, and we'll talk about all that and more. But hit that subscribe button, like, share, subscribe, support the PT channel any way that you can, as we truly appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Now we see Ezekiel pulling out a walker here. He's probably killing some walkers in these buildings, and it's their payment or their punishment for the crime of what they did. Ezekiel drags out the walker. He starts coughing, grabbing his chest, and you see the Commonwealth soldiers around them. Why are they making these people do that when they have rifles? But we'll have to see how it goes down. But Ezekiel is, struggling here. Princess comes out after probably killing a walker, or at least dragging out another body, and he's gonna have to probably go to the hospital. And in another part of the trailer, we see Yumiko and Tomi gets arrested, or taken away at least, by the Commonwealth soldiers. Yumiko's got a power suit on, and Tomi gets, handcuffed or at least taken away. And I'm sure they're like, what's the problem here? What did we do? But why are they sitting in the train station? What are they waiting for? Yumiko looks confused. We're gonna see Lance Hornsby talking with Yumiko later on in the trailer, and I'll highlight that in a little bit. But Yumiko rocking a different hairstyle that you get her hair did at the Commonwealth. But Yumiko is an interesting character because she's going to have a lot of power at the Commonwealth because of her brother, her status, and her law degree. But we see Lance Hornsby looking at Yumiko here around the same buildings where Ezekiel, Princess, and probably Eugene, and probably Stephanie are there taking out the walkers. Lance Hornsby basically wants Yumiko to help them, and they can help them. So you help me, and I help you. So we also see Lance Hornsby talking to Eugene, who's kind of in a jail cell. But what is going on here? Do they basically just want our group's location in Alexandria? I mean, why don't they just ask them and try to get more information out of them? But Eugene looks to have, a jumpsuit, I guess what the Commonwealth jumpsuit is, with walker blood all over him. And eventually I'm sure the Commonwealth comes back to Alexandria. But Ezekiel not doing well just connects the dots with my theory that Ezekiel is going to be saved by Tomi because he's going to need surgery. And the fact that Yumiko spilled the beans during the audit, the level 1 auditors, they know that Tomi, Yumiko's brother, could have some knowledge in medicine. And the auditors probably talked to Lance Hornsby and the powers that be, maybe even the Miltons, and they were like, hey, we got to look into that. So is that why Tomi gets taken away? But the fact that Yumiko said about her brother being a thoracic surgeon has to come back around again, right? I mean, they could have made him any profession they wanted to. And the fact that he's a baker is kind of interesting. I mean, he didn't want to be a surgeon anymore. And the end of the world happened, and so he's been a baker all these years, I guess, right? But the fact that he's a baker and Yumiko finds him in Elodie's Treats, the bake shop, is a great callback to the comic, and I think that's all it's going to be. But the fact that Tomi is a baker when he could be saving lives probably bothers the Commonwealth once they find this out. And they probably didn't know that because Tomi has been here since the beginning. So they probably don't know his skill set, what he actually could be. He could have lied and be like, yeah, I'm a baker, or I did this. Again, he's been there since the beginning, probably before the auditing process occurred. You don't even know how many years it started. And the fact that Yumiko and Tomi have a conversation, and Yumiko's like, you could be saving people's lives. You're a surgeon. Tommy's like, yeah, don't mess this up for me. And then a couple episodes later, boop, you messed it up for me. Thanks, sis. Gotta love it, right? But the fact that Tommy's being taken away here probably means that he's going to have to go work in the hospital, save some people's lives, and maybe he's better for it. Maybe he's gonna hate Yumiko forever for it. He's like, I just wanna walk away and be a baker. Less stress. But the fact that he could save Ezekiel's life probably means that it's going to happen. Ezekiel's gotta make it. It would be terrible if, well, a couple things would be terrible. That he would just die from the possible thyroid cancer or the goiter or whatever that is growing in his neck. And then he lives. So say he gets surgery and he lives. And then they kill him off in the last part. Would they do that? Should they do that? Would you want to see that? Because who's going to get the major comic Commonwealth deaths? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Support the PT channel any way that you can. We truly appreciate all the love and support. Stay safe and tell them Daryl.